I hope we enjoyed those videos and those pictures of Mr. Britto's work. And now we're going to try and create this heart project. So we're going to start with a big old heart in the middle. Now I'm using a dark marker so you can see. You don't need to use a Sharpie marker. You can use whatever kind of dark marker you have at home. Okay, so we're going to start with a nice big heart. Okay, now if you look at mine is bigger on the left side than on the right side. I'm not worried about balance. It doesn't need to be perfect because it's kind of bigger than just like the heart shape. Okay, if you need a second to go back and fix that, you can. Okay, you need to remember just to take your time with this picture and not and to remember that you can always hit pause on our video and then keep going. Okay, so one of the things that Mr. Brito always has in his pictures is he has these like lines that go through and divide his picture. Now, you don't have to make yours exactly like mine. Okay, not at all. Some of them can intersect that heart. That means go through that heart. Some of them can go above that heart. Some of them can just go to it. Okay? But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to break up our picture so that we have all these little areas that we can work in. Okay? I like how this is starting to look. Now, another thing that Mr. Britto likes to do is he likes to add shapes to his pictures. So I want everybody to really kind of study what I showed you, those examples, okay? And we're going to break up this picture into a couple of different shapes. Now you can do whatever you want. I'm going to do some circles, nice and big here in the heart. Maybe I'll do some stripes on this side. So I'm like planning ahead. I know that I'm going to be putting different colors in there. Okay. Maybe I'll put like a simple like flower shape in here. So I'll start with a circle and then I'll have that flower shape kind of go around it. Maybe I'll have another one down here. I'm not going to see all of it. I'll just see some of it. Moving to the outside of our picture, we could have some more stripes. Maybe this one will have stripes in it. Maybe this one will have triangles in it. Kind of connected, almost like they're a pattern. Maybe we will add some, maybe we should take some of these ideas that we have in here and bring them out here. Now we have the stripes and stripes. Maybe we should continue those polka dots, those semicircles over here. Maybe we take those flowers and we maybe make them a little smaller on this side. Now you don't have to be doing this because you can be looking at his actual work, his other examples that I showed you, and you can be coming away with different ideas from there. Maybe you'll have some more stripes up here. I think I'm going to add some semicircles over here. I'm going to make this part that this doesn't go to anything. Let me take these out from here. So here's part of my line that I started here. I went that way before. And it just kind of ends in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to turn that into, with the triangle at its end. Just like that. I'm kind of playing around with this. I'm not really set on what I'm going to do anywhere. Okay, so maybe down here in this corner, I add some star shapes. Get that up. Okay, and then maybe I only have 2 areas that will just be plain. Oh no, 3. 1, 2, 3 little areas that are just going to be solid colors. So once you have your whole image drawn out, like I do, you have to go back and trace with a dark color. Now, the jury is out. I don't know what I'm going to use to color this in. So I don't know if I'm going to be using markers, crayons, or coloring pencils. Okay, so if you have crayons at home and you want to use those, trace with those crayons. If you have coloring pencils at home, trace with those coloring pencils. If you have markers at home, like these, actually, maybe I'm going to lean towards these Crayolas because they come in such good colors. I'd be tracing with my Crayola markers, okay? Once you have everything drawn out and traced, make sure your name is on the back. So I'm going to flip it over too. Mr. T, this is for me. Okay, you got to write your name, and then you have to write the number 2 and your teacher's first letter of her last name. Okay, so if you are in Mrs. Garita's class, you put G. If you're in Mrs. Goodbread's class, you put G. Then make sure that you just trace. Next week, we're going to talk about the coloring, okay, how we use color, what colors we should be using throughout. If you get excited and you really like this project, I'm sure that you can figure out how to add color to it by looking at the examples that I've given you. Okay, have fun with this, and please remember a couple of things. I need you to take a picture of this today and send it to me. And then when we are all done, I need you to bring it in. Okay, I need to collect everything from everybody from now on. Okay, have fun. Can't wait to see what we create. Have a great day.